I think therapists, really need to we need to educate ourselves and really understand, we are embedded in a system. I mean, just like you would approach a patient and try to understand the family system in which they were raised and lived their lives, we have to do the same thing. In this country, in the US, there was a recent study that said 57% of graduates with master's degrees, so those could be social workers or counselors or marriage and family therapists, folks graduating with a master's degree, nearly 60% of them do not go on to get licensed.
Mm.
In this country, after you get a master's degree, you have to work for 2 years to get enough hours to then become licensed by your state. We're losing 60% of potential therapists every year. They said they cannot afford to continue in the profession. This is wrong on so many levels. And now the new trend here in the States, at least for therapists, are new companies that have sprouted up, and they will offer to do your billing, deal with the insurance company to get you signed up with insurance in the first place. They will do marketing for you. And they will give you an electronic health record system where you can put all your notes and everything about your patients. This is all for free. Therapists have been signing up all over the place, and people can't believe it's for free. People should ask themselves, wait a minute. This is for free. What am I really giving away here? This is the same model with social media. We give away, right, all of our personal information. We put that into Facebook and Snapchat and Instagram and get that platform for free. But then we have to have advertising, to look at. That's the cost to us, as well as our privacy. But we have recently done a research study among therapists about these new companies, and we're going to be publishing it soon. But I will tell you, these new companies, who owns them? It's big venture capital, private equity investors who are in many, many industries around the world with the sole goal of making money. It could be therapy, it could be mining, it could be manufacturing. It doesn't matter to them. They see an opportunity to make money. These companies are also owned by the big private insurance companies in the United States. This is not some benevolent person who wants to make therapists' lives easier. This is insurance companies looking at different ways to get data on therapists and patient care. And so, it's by educating ourselves in these ways, what system are we in? What services are you engaging with? With whom are you engaging? And I think it's really being driven, as Gary was saying, by our values. That, I think, is going to save us because we know what works. We know what's important to us. And these values are not embedded in these companies, but that is how we can run our practices. And that, I think, is what patients will respond to. And I think that will carry the day.